Welcome to Module 1, Unit 2, Agriculture Business Management. In this lesson, we will discuss pricing strategies in agriculture, business model canvas of agribusiness innovation, cross-disciplinary connections, environmental science and sustainability. Setting the right price is about balancing cost, market tolerance, and brand position. Common pricing strategies in agribusiness include cost plus pricing, adding a markup to production cost, value-based pricing, charging based on perceived value often used for organic, premium, or artisanal goods, penetration pricing, setting a lower price to enter a new market and gain traction quickly. Small producers should consider all input costs, labor, packaging, distribution, and understand price elasticity, how sensitive customers are to change in price. Branding in agriculture is not just about having a logo, it's about telling a coherent story that resonates with your audience. A strong brand communicates origin and authenticity, quality and differentiation, values. Consumers, especially in urban and international markets, are drawn to stories that align with their identity and values. Consistent packaging, storytelling, and digital presence build recognition and trust over time. A small beekeeping cooperative in northern Greece struggled to compete with lower-priced imports. After conducting market research, they rebranded their honey as a premium product, highlighting its traceable origin, wildflower diet, and artisanal extraction methods. They redesigned their package, create QR codes linking to short videos about their farms, and built partnerships with health food stores and agritourism networks. As a result, they increased their profit margin while reducing dependence on wholesalers. As farmers consider how to bring their products to market or expand into new ventures, the business model canvas offers a clear and practical framework to guide agri-entrepreneurs map out how their business work or should work. It's a visual tool that brings strategy to life on a single page for aligning marketing and branding decisions with broader business strategy. It helps agri-entrepreneurs think holistically about the key components that make their operation sustainable and scalable. What makes the BMC especially useful in agriculture is its accessibility. You don't need an MBA to use it. Whether you are running a family olive grove, launching a line of herbal teas, or managing a dairy cooperative, the BMC helps clarify your goals, customers, resources, partnership, and income streams all at a glance. The canvas is divided into 9 interconnected building blocks. Customer segment. Who are your target customers? Local consumers, retailers, tourists, or international buyers? Value proposition. What makes your product or service special? Is it organic, local, traceable, artisanal, or high in nutritional value? Channels. How do you deliver your products or services? Farmers market, e-commerce supermarket, agritourism. Customer relationships. How do you build and maintain loyalty? Personal service, newsletter, social media, community events. Revenue streams. How does your agribusiness make money? Direct sales, distribution, product bundles, tourist package. Key resources. What assets are essential? Land, machinery, know-how, water rights, staff, certifications. Key activities. What daily operation must succeed? Farming, harvesting, processing, logistics, marketing, compliance. Key partnership. Who support your success? Cooperatives, suppliers, advisor, agri-tech providers, government agencies. Cost structure. What are your major expenses? Labor, input, maintenance, packaging, fuel, marketing. Why it matters? Even a well-branded product can fail if it doesn't fit within a workable model. The BMC help ensure coherence between marketing, pricing, distribution, and operation essential for long-term success. By completing the canvas, you get a 360-degree view of your agribusiness, revealing strengths, gaps, and opportunities for innovation. It's particularly powerful when used in conjunction with other tools like SWOT, PESTEL, or Porter 5 Forces, as it links internal capabilities with external realities. You don't need a complicated business plan to start thinking strategically. The business model canvas meets you where you are and helps you grow from there. This business model canvas outlines the case of a Mediterranean olive oil cooperative. It identifies their customer segments such as health-conscious consumers and export markets and their value proposition of high-quality, locally produced olive oil with PDO certification. The canvas also shows the main channels, customer relationship, and revenue streams. Finally, it highlights the key resources, activities, partnerships, and cost structure that makes the business model work. This case shows how marketing and branding efforts are not isolated. They are deeply tied to customer understanding, value creation partnership, and financial structure. By using the business model canvas, the cooperative has created a sustainable, value-driven model that supports both economic resilience and long-term growth. Modern agribusiness no longer functions in isolation. It intersects dynamically with environmental science, data analytics, technology, policy, and social behavior. These intersections are not theoretical, they shape the daily realities and long-term strategies of agricultural enterprise worldwide. This section explores two powerful cross-disciplinary linkages. First, how sustainability and environmental science shape responsible agriculture practices that preserve resources, reduce emissions, and enhance ecosystem services. 2. How data-driven insights are transforming how farms are managed, how inputs are applied, and how decisions are made, leading to more efficient, transparent, and adaptable agribusiness models. Integrating these perspectives equips agri-entrepreneurs with the tool to not only boost productivity and profitability but also align with broader societal goals such as climate change, adaptation, environmental stewardship, and food system transparency. In doing so, they can future-proof their businesses while contributing to the resilience of rural communities and natural ecosystems. Sustainability is no longer a peripheral concept in agriculture. It's central to long-term success. Agribusinesses today operate at the crossroad of productivity and environmental responsibility. Their choices impact not just yield and income, but also water system, biodiversity, soil quality, and even climate resilience. Underst- Understanding and applying environmental science principles equips agriculture enterprises with the tools to build systems that are both profitable and economically sound. Agriculture practices influence and are influenced by their surrounding ecosystem. Activities such as fertilizer use, irrigation, land clearing, and tillage shape the environment, while natural processes like rainfall, erosion, and biodiversity in turn affect the viability of the farm. Sustainable agriculture aims to harmonize this relationship, optimizing productivity without compromising the health of ecosystem. Moreover, climate-related disruption from drought to flood now pose tangible risk to agri-enterprise across Europe and beyond. Environmental science helps farmers respond proactively by improving soil health, water efficiency, and carbon management. Key priorities also reflect in the EU Green Deal and CAP eco schemes. Sustainability in agriculture rests on three pillars: environmental stewardship, economic viability, and social equity. From an environmental science lens, the following practices are key. Soil conservation. Practices like crop rotation, organic amendments, and reduced tillage protect against erosion and nutrient loss. Efficient water use. Technologies such as drip irrigation or scheduling based on evapotranspiration reduce waste. Agro-biodiversity, integrating multiple crops, livestock, or natural buffers enhance resilience and pollination service. Low-impact inputs, precision nutrient management and biological pest control minimize chemical dependency. Carbon-smart methods, cover cropping, renewable energy, and composting reduce greenhouse gas emissions. These approaches are increasingly supported by CAP funding mechanisms and sustainability-linked certification schemes that reward regenerative farming efforts. For larger or multifunctional enterprises, especially those expanding into processing or infrastructure development, environmental impact assessment is a critical planning tool. For larger agribusinesses or multifunctional firms engaging in processing, construction, or tourism, an environmental impact assessment may be necessary. EIAS identifies and mitigates potential harm to ecosystem, water sources, or community well-being before implementation, helping managers make informed decisions, and avoid long-term liabilities. Typical environmental impact assessment consideration in agribusiness: land use change, water extraction and pollution, impact on local wildlife or habitats, noise and waste management from one farm processing units. Even smallholders can benefit from conducting simplified assessment using sustainability checklists or digital EIA tools to identify risks and opportunities for environment. As a small family farm in eastern Crete has been practicing intensive vegetable cultivation for many years, relying heavily on synthetic fertilizers and repeat cropping on the same plots. Over time, the soil structure degraded, water retention declined, and overall productivity dropped. The land had become compact, nutrient poor, and increasingly dependent on chemical inputs, a pattern that threatens both sustainability and profitability. In collaboration with agronomists from a local university, the family adopted a regenerative approach focused on soil rehabilitation. They incorporated cover crops to reintroduce biodiversity and organic matter, applied mature compost to restore microbial life, and reduced tillage to minimize soil disruption. Critically, they began integrating target soil conditioners into their management plan. Zeolite improved nutrient retention and reduced leaching. Perlite enhanced soil aeration, preventing root suffocation and compaction. Atabulgine, a highly absorbent clay, increased the soil capacity to hold and gradually release water crucial in grid arid summers. After 3 years of regenerative management, the results were striking. Soil organic matter increased by 30%, irrigation needs were reduced, and vegetable quality and consistency improved. The farm shifted toward eco-label production, branding its products as sustainably grown and soil-friendly, gaining access to higher value markets and environmentally conscious retailers. This case illustrates how the integration of environmental science and innovative materials can revitalize degraded soils even in small-scale vegetable production and unlock new opportunities for growth and differentiation.